Yeah, it's Mom Peeps. TopVotion787 here today. Sorry for all you feminists out there who are upset that I don't have a shirt on, but why should I give a shit? Men are allowed to have their shirts off because a man doesn't have the ability to feed a child, and I don't know why that's the case. That is the one thing I will ever agree with feminists on. But everything else, fuck no. Anyways, I'm here for a game review, a visual novel that I downloaded on my phone a few weeks back, or I'd say only near 2 weeks ago. Don't worry, nothing so far has any sort of nudity in it. It is called Moe or MOE. I'm not sure which one of them it is, but I'm gonna call it Moe Ninja Girls. And so far, it's really solid. And, well, every single season, I'm only on season 1 though, which is why this is a season 1 review only. Well, every single season has multiple different characters that you choose from. Like, I'm currently trying to go for Enju in season 1 because, well, and I'm so close to getting Enju. Because, well, I'm more into tsunderes than whatever Akari is. Is she a Dere or a Yandere or something? I don't know. I'm more into tsunderes. And I'm kind of a male tsundere myself. So, yeah. Little facts you did not know about me. Haha. Why did I just reveal that to all you guys? But anyways, this game, well, at first, you see that it doesn't have gameplay, and you think that I'm gonna rate it terribly. Well, visual novels have a special case when it comes to gameplay. The thing is, with visual novels, it's directly what you're seeing and reading. You only make choices and don't do anything else. It's not like Minecraft story mode, where it should have been an actual game instead of, well, whatever that was, because there isn't really anything that's done that like Minecraft story mode, so it doesn't really have an excuse to fall back on. But anyways, back to my review of Moe Ninja Girls, and time to stop complaining about Minecraft story mode, even though I love that game. Holy fuck. Moe Ninja Girls Season 1 has been a blast to play so far. All the characters, everything that happens is so dynamic and just leads to another thing to form a beautiful collision, and in the end still making you curious about what will happen next. This visual novel is simply stellar. I was not expecting to go in with anything that it ended up having in the end. And I'd say the most impressive thing is probably the development of characters. At least in the first season. Because, of course, Akari is one of the only 3 main characters who kind of stays the same. And why I'm saying 3 main characters is because the character you play as, enter the name you want him or her to have, whatever, well, you change their personality throughout the choices you make in every season. So, that's why you change. And then Enju, she goes from a straight, well, don't worry, she's not a lesbian. I wasn't about to say that, but she goes from straight up only thinking logically to, in the end, having to put in some emotion and thought, plus following what she actually wants to do instead of what she thinks will be good for her. But the most impressive character development in the first chapter, without a doubt, is Rika. Oh boy. At the beginning of Chapter 1 of Season 1, you saw just a glimpse of her in the hallway. Then she attacked you in your room and you did not get to see her. Soon after, there were a few sections in the first chapter leading up to, I believe, somewhere in the fourth chapter, where she had a mask and costume on, so you didn't know who she was. Later, after you kind of beat her in that costume, she decided to become another transfer student to the school you're at, and she started trying to kill you at first, but slowly she started to isolate herself more and more, stop attacking, and eventually you get to see her on the rooftop and get to really know her, which you just need to see that scene if you haven't already. That scene is so beautiful, and it is one of the best examples I can find of a character being developed in thorough, unexpected ways that change a character for a better rather than a worse. I mean, that's all I can really say right now about how Rika's character has been developed. Honestly, if it were not for that scene, I would probably prefer Enju over her, but I prefer Rika over Enju currently, just because that one scene. And honestly, this game is just brilliant. It might be up there with some of my favorites now. In fact, I'm gonna kind of break the rules a bit, because it's only something out of 10. Well, Mo Ninja Girls gets a 12 out of 10 for me. Why not 11? Because it's better than an 11. Why not 13? Not quite good enough to be 13, but this game is just brilliant. Honestly, one of the best pieces of art I have ever seen, and one of the things I can recommend most to all of you. Please, if you have not gotten this game, download it and play it for yourself. I downloaded it on my phone, but I think there's a lot of other things you can download it on as well. Just go spend some time on this, and I'm sure you will absolutely love it. Anyways, guys, this has been Typhlosion787, and I am out of the house. Bye.